Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and this is just a quick video on a new set of Wargames rules that I've purchased in recent weeks from the Society of Ancients. This is from Simon MacDowall, a very well known rules publisher, Alala. I hope I've pronounced that correct. So this is Wargames rules for Greek hoplite battles. A period which really intrigues me, hoplite warfare. I've always wanted to recreate some of the famous Greek hoplite battles on the tabletop, and did a little bit of reading, saw a review of this in one of the latest Wargames magazine editions, and thought I'd jump in as it was a good price point, and I've played a few games published by the Society of Ancients in the past, which have always been very good, and this one looked quite intriguing, so I just wanted to share with you what you get in what is a bag. This is an unbagging. You get the rules booklet itself, you get a play sheet, a quick reference sheet, and you get some cards. So I'm going to show you each of those. So let's start with the rules themselves, which run to 24 pages. They're covered in a nice cardboard sleeve, nice graphics, nice colours. The back gives you a bit of flavour about the game, which is all about phalanxes and hoplite warfare, and there's also bits and pieces you can get as PDF downloads off their website as well. So all really good stuff. First things first, you've got your contents pages, which is always good. Let's just zoom that in a little bit so you can see that a little bit clearer. So I like a contents page right at the beginning, so you can kind of find areas in the rules. I mean, there's only 24 pages, and to be fair, 21 pages of that is probably actually the rules themselves. We're not talking huge rules, and again, it's quite a large font, as you can see there, so it's nice and easy on the eye to read as well. Some lovely photographs of hoplite battles, which is always nice. Things like organising the armies, again, really nicely set out there. Again, you got some nice pictures, talks to you about the different types and adjusting for scale. So this can be either individual figures or element based. So it caters for all scales and all basing types, as long as both sides are the same. So that's great. And then what you need to play. So obviously ideally figures, but you could in theory use bases or card if you wanted to. You need the pack of cards. You need D6 dice and a couple of average dice, although you can use D6s for that as well. Bit of terrain, some leader inspiration and shaken markers, signal markers, disorders markers, and then obviously your usual tape measure, etc. Morale and aggression, sections on command and control. From what I can gather here, command and control goes south quite quickly once you set your troops off on their path. So it's those initial maneuvers and orders that are critical to the outcome of the battle. Once battle is joined, control soon falls apart. So really nicely set out. There is rules in here for the other subsidiary units, such as Siloi, cavalry, etc. But these are very much secondary to the main part, which is all about hoplite warfare. And you've got some definitions at the back that just explain what the different terms means for those of you who might not know. For example, the hemipoi are cavalry with light infantry attached. That was one I wasn't aware of, so that was quite useful. You've got an appendix as well, which allows you to expand this into Macedonian battles, battles in Italy and Sicily, so things like the Etruscans, the Carthaginians, early Romans, and adjustments even for Greek-Persian warfare. Again, these are subsidiary things. Probably I would say this is more geared towards the early Greek warfare, hoplite specific, so things like Spartans, Thebans, Athenians, etc. You get this nice play sheet, which kind of, again, nicely set out. I like the colour palette used on this. Looks really easy to follow. I like the arrows down the flow charts. It sort of takes you through each part of the sheet, which is really good as well. So you can see there's a lot of thought gone in there in terms of the way that it's set out, and I think that's really nice. And then you also get this little card deck, which again plays a part in the rules. You get these, the gods decide graphic on the back, which is really nice. The card stock itself is pretty good, to be honest. There's a decent GSM from what I can see on there. And then you've got, these are blanks by the looks of it. And whether that's to do your own or whether that plays it, maybe that's a no effect or something in the game, I'm not sure as yet. I haven't got that far. And these are just little things that can affect the game. A little bit of chrome maybe, in terms of adding a little bit of extra into the to the game. So some quite nice elements in there. Again, a little bit of historical flavour. Be interesting to see how those work, and I'm looking forward to getting this out on the table and having a go. I've just got to decide what scale I'm going to do this in, what troops I'm going to use, and then how I'm going to get these rules to work with those scales. But really looking forward to giving this a go. I've played a couple of Simon's rule sets in the past, which I really enjoyed. This one tickled my fancy, and I just wanted to share it with you. So that's Alala, Wargames Rules for Greek Hoplite Battles from Simon MacDowall, and that's a Society of Ancients publication. Hope you've enjoyed this short video, and see you again soon.